Hello and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. We start off today's episode with Odoma Praise Benjamin, an indigene of Kogi State and a graduate of mass communication from Federal Polytechnic, Bauchi. She was posted to Taraba State for her NYSC service year back in 2016. Odoma Praise shared with us her orientation camp experience, where she was a member of the Orientation Broadcasting Service, OBS. During one of the Said lectures, she realized a need for more chairs in the lecture hall and took it upon herself to meet the need by donating benches, which she personally constructed and donated to the state coordinator for use in the orientation camp. There is so much to unpack in Odoma's story. We will be right back.
On the news today, NYSC to partner TSTV on NYSC TV. The National Youth Service Corps has indicated interest to collaborate with an indigenous satellite television outfit, TSTV, for the smooth takeoff of its television station. NYSC Director General, Major General Shuaibu Ibrahim, disclosed this when he paid a courtesy visit to the TSTV headquarters at Idu Industrial Layout, Abuja. Ibrahim, who was led on a guided tour of all the units of the media outfit by the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Bright Echefu, commended his initiative of establishing a purely indigenous media outfit. He disclosed the need to give a wider publicity to NYSC programs, adding that core members are talented youths in different areas of endeavor, contributing immensely to national development, would drive the television station. The NYSC DG sought for a robust collaboration with the TSTV towards ensuring that the objectives of establishing the NYSC TV are achieved.
Welcome back. During Odoma's service year, she was posted to Taraba Television Corporation, where she ran Ajwaya, Copper's Corner, a television program which she used to educate and speak to corps members on various issues. In 2017, through the program, she touched the life of a visually impaired elderly man. Though with multiple disabilities and a severe lack of basic amenities, Odoma took it upon herself to uplift the living condition of this farmer. Let us meet Odoma.
My name is Odoma Praise Benjamin. I'm from Kogi State. I'm Paluka Government, Igala by tribe. And I graduated from Federal Polytechnic Bauchi State, where I studied mass communication. I was mobilized for NYSC, National Youth Service Corps, November 2016. I was posted to Taraba State, Sibre. That's where the orientation camp is, and we resumed camp where we stayed for 3 weeks. My experience actually started from the camp. Why I said from the camp is arriving the camp, and I have to join OBS, Broadcasting Service. There's a department named that in NYSC camp, where we entertain and orient the incoming corps members. I happened to arrive on time. I was a platoon 9 cooking experience. Yes, I'm a caterer, so I showed my talent there. And trust me, the very day I participated in that cooking competition, because it's platoon by platoon. My host told me they really had a good meal. There was this day I attended a lecture, and I discovered that a whole lot of corps members were standing in the hall. The hall was quite big, so there was a need for seats. So what we use in the hall, there is benches that contains up to like 6 core members as long as that. So it's dropped in my spirit to be to do a contribution to the camp. So where I have to meet one or two of my officers and then put a call through. So some few benches I made and handed it over to the state coordinator while at camp, which served for the period of the lectures. So I was fulfilled actually. To my surprise, the day to passing out parade, I just had my name while on the parade ground from my state coordinator where he invited me out. And they would like to appreciate the few people that contributed to the growth of the NYSC at camp. So I was given a white envelope. It is actually a commendation letter, and it's an added upgrade to my CV. I was posted to Taraba Television Corporation, and I intend to be a ghost corps member actually, but it turned out to be something else. So I was posted there, and there was this staff of mine, the NYC staff then, Mr. Afindara. He made a statement while I was posted to NTA. He said that I should make them proud. There is a program, core members program, that is on the station there. They call it Ajuwaya Corpus Corner. So he said I should make the program like a super story program. That's in the sense that the content should draw the audience to wanting to see the program each time it's being aired. I started with some of the core members that I interviewed back in camp, because I used the OBS platform to actually educate some core members too on health issues. This set of core members were my first set of guests on the program, Corpus Corners program, while I started.
On a story as a television anchor with Taraba Television Corporation, Odoma touched the life of a visually impaired elderly man who is a farmer in a rural community.
There's this indigene that saw the program, was like, called me. It's like, if you have this kind of heart, then there's someone I would love to meet, and the media as well. Now told me about a deaf man that goes to farm in one local government like that. So I reluctantly like, okay, it's an old man, let me just go visit. Took permission from the office. So went to this local government. Gerin Seriki is under Lao local government in Taraba State. Got to this Gerin Seriki with the cameraman that was assigned to me from the station, because I also wanted the story, to cover the story to also impact others as well. And we met the man on the farm, on his farmland, and then discovered that this man is blind, he's deaf, he's dumb, and one hand, the whole left side is paralyzed, the left or right, but the whole one side is paralyzed, both hand and leg, looking so malnourished. And guess what? He was 72 years as at that 2017 that I visited him, and still farming rice. I got emotional, the tears and everything. I couldn't even control myself to like bring out a professional program out of the whole coverage. Someone that's deaf, dumb, blind, one hand paralyzed, looking malnourished, still staying in a place like this, no mattress, no accommodation, nothing. It was so intense in me. So immediately I even forgot about the program. what I was after is how to source for an aid for him. I finished service 2017 November, and then my 2018 I traveled down back to Gerin Seriki. We got there. He was so excited when they described for him that I came back, and that experience alone, it's made me fulfill generally. It makes my NYSC journey more interesting to me.
While serving, Odoma took full advantage of the Nysc SAID program and perfected her culinary skill. This skill she impacted on the children in the orphanage in Taraba by teaching them to bake and cook.
I have over 120 children in Taraba, yes, in the UMCN orphanage home. After the birthday celebration, I saw the needs. Some of them were not with shoes, a whole lot of needs with them, so I couldn't sleep. I have to also work on that. And then I made some inquiries how what they do with after they finish, the adult ones, after they finish secondary school, what they do with them. So I heard they send them out to start feeding for themselves. And so I took upon myself, God helped me, dropped in my spirit to also impact into their life. So I was able to impact my skills acquisition. That's my personal side. So I impacted into them. I taught them how to bake. I taught them how to make homemade soup dishes, different types. I taught them how to make fascinators, how to make hand ferns, designs book, and so things that when they go out of the UMCN home, orphanage home, they can be independent on their own when they are out there. So, and it was really an interesting moment with them.
For her outstanding contributions during her service year, she is one of the awardees of the state and presidential honors, with automatic employment to the Ministry of Information and a scholarship to PhD level.
End of NYSC, the camp one, the colleague passing out. My ally called me that I should dress well, that I won the state award, and after giving us the certificate, then they celebrated me, and we're two other people like that. Then the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, there was the one that gave me the state's award certificate. So thought that was all until the NYSC presidential award call came, and I was given the certificate that has His Excellency's signature on it, and it was interesting. And it came with automatic employment, where I was posted to Ministry of Information as a senior executive officer, the good level, and then scholarship to PhD level. Thank you, my DG, NYSC, and His Excellency. I didn't see this coming, actually, so it's good to be good. Nigeria serves, Nigeria we
serve. It is indeed good to be good. The National Youth Service Corps thrives to consistently reward excellence. We move on to our next story on Ayimba Legacy Okezie from Enugu State, who was posted to Ebonyi State in 2017 and served at Dominion City Leadership Institute. After his service year, he stayed back in Ebonyi State and set up Square Up, a trading and consultancy firm, and today is the Director of Operations at this organization. It doesn't end there. He is impacting lives, including those of core members serving in his organization. Let us meet him.
My name is Anyimba Legacy Okezie. I am from Enugu State. I hail from Animi local government. I came into Ebonyi State in the year 2017 as a core member. I was posted here to do my one-year compulsory NYSC service. So I served at Dominion City Leadership Institute under Dominion City Church as part of the administrator of that institute. I worked there throughout my service year, gave my best, and then when I finished service, I thought of setting up a company here in Ebonyi State, and I set up Square Hub, which is the company I currently run as the Director of Operation in Square Hub. Nysc is quite a very, very interesting scheme being run by federal government, because what would have brought me to Ebonyi State if not Nysc? What would have kept me in Ebonyi State if not Nysc? And I can boldly say that I am part of the people that generate revenue for the state because of having a business here and because of paying tax here in the state. And Nysc was what brought to that. And also because of the kind of company I run, we're into training and development, and we're into consultancy. Quite consulted for quite a good number of companies, like the Ministry of Finance here in Ebonyi State are part of the people I've consulted for in terms of capacity development, and also the Ministry of Business Development. Also another company I've consulted for in terms of capacity building, and also I've trained some quite private individuals. I consult for Abosin Hotels here in Ebonyi State. I'll give thanks to Nysc, because if not for Nysc, I would not be here. And I know a lot of people, just like myself and Christian Aban, who came from different states, and we found ourselves in Ebonyi State because of Nysc, and we decided to start up a company here, and we're doing well for ourselves. We're contributing to the good works that the federal government and state government is collectively doing in the state. And and I would say Nysc has been a very, very, very interesting package, and I would love it to continue. I personally love it to continue, because for it continuing, it's a good thing. For instance, in my own office, I have core members who are serving under me, who are building capacity on their own, and who probably by them they've done with service. They might say, okay, I want to join him in setting up a company here in Ebonyi State. So making it a ripple effect on others, giving a mentorship to young people that are coming out of Nysc, and also building a good culture for the nation.
My name is Sunday Omonigo Elvis. I'm a core member serving in Ebonyi State from Delta State as state of origin. Currently here I'm in Square Hub, International Professional Training Center, currently on my SAID training program. Here in Square Hub we learn about professional training in various fields of endeavor to give you an international certification on your various fields of study despite your education in school. Now, presently I'm acquiring skill on health, safety and environment, and by the special grace of God, I'll be certified by Hashlet professionals. Still to add to it, I'm currently undergoing a project management training profession that actually gives me the skill, the knowledge, and the endeavor to carry out projects from start to finish with a limited time and with a suitable budget. So presently, I'm very happy. Serving in Ebonyi City is an opportunity, and meeting with Square Hub it's God's doing. And then it has been profitable to me. It has helped my life. It has increased my knowledge and my skill in dealing with projects and health and safety in general, in workplace and in industries. I want to sincerely appreciate the federal government for setting up Nysc. And it's an addition to education. It helps to improve the skill and the knowledge apart from your various fields of endeavor. Here in Ebonyi State, currently serving by the special grace of God, I want to thank much especially the state government in Ebonyi State under Nysc for this opportunity of SAID. It actually gives us the opportunity as core members to have an advanced knowledge despite our various fields of study in school. And then here, presently in Ebonyi State, Square Hub International is the only place you can get advanced and the best knowledgeable skill for being a professional trainee in any field or certification body here in Ebonyi State.
Here at Square Hub, we train people on professional courses. Okezie Legacy is one person that every young Nigerian, every couple needs to meet in Nigeria. Generally, someone that is ready to transform the next generation, because there's no person that walks into Square Hub and live the same. You must know one thing about digital, what is happening in the world generally. I've been transformed in many ways. The knowledge, like when I stepped in here, there's some certain things I didn't know. By walking into Square Hub, I get to know a lot of things. about digital marketing, copywriting, the things I can use them, how I can apply them in my own personal life and make money in the comfort of my home.
The Nysc side program is quite a very interesting program because it provides skills and mentorship. Just like the name, skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development, it provides skills and mentorship. As a facilitator in the Nysc side program, I have trained nothing less than 200 core members. In fact, because of the quite a good number of people I've trained, if you go to the Nysc Side Center currently, I had to donate a signboard for them, branded and printed by Square Hub, right at the Nysc Side Center. Just to also create an awareness of such an amazing program that is running in Ebonyi State. And it has helped so many core members acquire skills, build capacity, build development. I've seen a lot of core members that after service, what do they learn from that Nysc side? They went to BOI to do the GIP program and then got a little fund and then invested in them. And I must say, I'm part of the beneficiary of the National Youth Investment Fund, where I received about a good number of money to invest in my company. And I want to thank federal government for that. Not just that they gave me a skill during my Nysc side program, I also benefited from that, which gave me a leverage to boost my business. And Nysc side has been a very wonderful stuff, and I want it to keep continuing because a lot of skills have been dished out. A lot of people are learning so many things. Most of the core members that learned like bid making, ICT skills, computer programming, they didn't know all these things, but Nysc provided that platform, and it's helping in national integration. It's really happening in national integration. We can boldly call ourselves one Nigeria because of Nysc. If nothing brings us together, I don't think the National Assembly brings us together the way Nysc brings us together, because it brings people from different backgrounds, from different family, from different culture to one state, to one camp for 21 days, and to learn one skill. And trust me, it's quite a very powerful relationship we're building.
Nigeria's us, Nigeria we serve.
Isn't it amazing to see core members fully integrated and adding value to their host communities? Thank you. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We always love to hear from you. Please write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. Remember, the safety of core members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted, and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.